Alright, before we begin, I want to say that I'm really sorry for being late with this chapter review. I was staying at my aunt's place for the whole week when the chapters came out, plus I had to catch up with the rest of the chapters that I missed reviewing. So again, I apologize for being late. Alright, with that being said, this week's chapter of Naruto, it's over. It is finally over. Hey guys, LunarSpout27 here, bringing you Naruto chapter 690, Ninjas. So the chapter begins with the Summoning Jutsu being performed on Kaguya, and it is the Six Paths Chibaku Tensei, which by the way is the same Summoning Jutsu that Hagaromo and his brother Homura used before. Now Kaguya couldn't believe that the origin of all chakras, is being defeated by the chakras that were created from a part of her, as her Jubi eye, the Sharingan/Rinnegan hybrid eye, starts to disappear, leaving nothing but a hole on her forehead. Seeing Naruto and Sasuke together reminded her of her previous defeat by the hands of Hagaromo and Homura. And speaking of Homura, are we ever gonna learn anything about this guy? I mean, why bring up the fact that the Rikudo Sennin had a brother if we're not gonna learn anything about him? All we know about him is that he is also Kaguya's son and also the brother of the Rikudo Sennin. He has the Byakugan and he helped Homura fight against Kaguya/the Jubi. What else do we know about him? Absolutely nothing. Maybe he is the founder of the Hyuga clan, but we don't know that yet because Kishimoto is not giving us any more details about this guy. Maybe he will eventually in the next couple chapters, maybe not. I don't know. I just hope he does because I hate it when a creator of a story makes a character that either has little to no purpose to the story or is only mentioned every now and then, but we know little to nothing about said character. Now, when Naruto and Sasuke removed their hands, the markings on their hands disappeared and returned back to the Rikudo Sennin. So does this mean that Naruto and Sasuke's Rikudo powers that they obtained from Hagaromo were temporary? Well, I can't officially say just yet because the next time we saw Sasuke, he still has his Rinnegan eye. Well, anyway, with the markings back on his hands, Hagaromo knew that Naruto and Sasuke succeeded, so all that was left was for him to bring them back. So yeah, the jutsu Hagaromo needed to do and needed the help with the previous Hokages. It was a jutsu to bring Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura back. Meanwhile, back in the core dimension, Kaguya changes back into the Jubi, which then changes back into the Gedomazo statue, with Kaguya now as a rabbit head blob thing. The 9 Bijuus were freed during the process, but Kaguya then spits out Madara's body for some reason. I don't know why, she just does it, and Madara seems to be okay even after getting possessed by Black Zetsu and, getting blown up like a balloon. Large chunks of rock rise from the ground towards Kaguya, creating the moon that was going to seal her and the Jubi. As for the giant Gedo Dama that she created in the previous chapter, it starts to lose its shape and breaks down. Sasuke, along with the 9 Bijuus, run towards Sakura and Kakashi, telling them that they have to get away from here, and Naruto had to go and take care of something. What was that something that he had to take care of? Black Zetsu, making sure he doesn't do a repeat to bring back Kaguya one more time. However, Black Zetsu tells Naruto that he was just another part of the shinobi history that he created. A brat like you can't touch the likes of me, which got Naruto thinking about the people that he knew in his life that have died. His parents, Jiraiya, Sarutobi, Haku and Zabuza, Itachi, Nagato, Neji, Asuma, and Obito! He then tells Black Zetsu that the shinobi history was created by all the ninjas, how they lived and how they died. Don't you dare compare the likes of them to one snot-nosed brat who's too afraid to leave his mother's side. Naruto punches Kage's arm along with Black Zetsu, hurling it towards the Chibaku Tensei, as Black Zetsu gets sealed inside the jutsu. And I got one thing to say about this. Good riddance. Seriously, I could not stand Black Zetsu throughout the entire fight, and I am so glad that that is the last we'll ever get to see of this guy. Black Zetsu, goodbye, good riddance, and you'll definitely not be missed. The jutsu is now complete as a new moon has been formed inside the core dimension, and yeah, Kage is defeated. She's sealed inside the Chibaku Tensei. The battle is done, and the war obviously has to be done by now because who else is there to fight against? So, how do I feel about Kage's defeat? Relieved, disappointed, and at times I just couldn't bring myself to care anymore. I was relieved that the fight wasn't going to drag on any longer, and we can finally move on to something that's better. Also, dealing with bullcrap after bullcrap for these past couple chapters didn't really get me all enthusiastic over Kaguya being sealed. There were times that I just couldn't bring myself to care anymore. I was disappointed in the defeat because I thought for sure that Kaguya was going to get herself out of this somehow, but no, she didn't. I don't know what else to say about Kaguya that already hasn't been said, but I will say this. She is the worst final villain I have ever read in manga. And if there is a villain that is even worse than Kaguya, please feel free to let me know in the comments below. Now, it was too early to celebrate their victory because Sakura realized that they have no way of getting back home. I was wondering why Kakashi couldn't use his Kamui that he got back from Obito to use it to get back, but I don't think he has it anymore. Naruto starts to panic, while Son Goku, who was praising Naruto earlier, then says that Naruto is kind of brain dead. Oh, Son Goku, you have no idea. Luckily for them, Hagaromo activates the jutsu that he was going to use to bring them back. A Kuchiyose no Jutsu which consists of himself, the previous Hokages, and every single dead Kage that are brought back as chakra ghosts. Yeah. So, how are the Kages back in the world of the living? Well, according to Hagaromo, he called them from the Pure Land, which I'm assuming is the afterlife, so that they could help him. Okay, I'll buy it. I mean, if Naruto chapter 688 happened, then sure, this can happen too. I was confused as to why Hagaromo and the previous Hokages weren't enough to bring them back, but I think it's because that they're bringing back the 9 Bijuus that they're gonna need a lot more chakra to use the Kuchiyose no Jutsu. Not only that, but they brought back Madara's body. Why? Because he caused a lot of trouble, and if I were them, I would just leave him behind in the core dimension. Well, anyway, Minato welcomes back Naruto. Hagoromo thanks Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, and Sakura for saving the world, and that is where the chapter ends. So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 690. What did I think? I thought the chapter was okay. I did have some mixed feelings with some of the stuff, but it was mostly towards Kaguya's defeat. But on the plus side, at least we can move on to better things. I just can't believe that this war has been going on for what, 3, 4 years, and this war is finally coming to a close. At least I hope it is, because what else is there to fight against? So now that Kage is defeated, what else is there left? Well, Madara's body is still there, but we don't know if he is alive or not. If he is alive, I don't know if he's going to try to do anything. In fact, I don't know how I feel about Madara being back. On the one hand, Madara is a way better villain than Kaguya, but on the other hand, if he does try to do anything, it probably won't last. And even if he is alive, how is he going to act? I mean, is he going to be the same evil Madara that he was before, or is he going to get Talk no Jutsu'd and become good? There's also the matter of the Infinite Tsukiyomi, which I'm assuming it's going to disappear and everyone will be freed now that Kaguya is sealed. But even if everyone is freed, what are the fates of Orochimaru and Kabuto? I mean, Kabuto allied himself with Obito to start this war, and Orochimaru, he was originally one of the main villains in Naruto, so yeah. There's also the previous Hokages who are going to go back to the afterlife eventually, so we'll probably expect a tearful goodbye between Minato and Naruto, and Hagoromo obviously has to return to the wherever he was during all this. I don't know if we're going to learn anything more about Kaguya's backstory, intentions, or motives, but I highly doubt it. And of course, there's also the Naruto versus Sasuke fights, if there is going to be one. It's obviously not going to be a battle to the death, but probably a battle against ideals, or a battle to see who's stronger, or a battle between who gets to become Hokage. I don't know. There's also the matter of the 9 Bijuus. What are they going to do now that they're free from their Jinchuriki hosts? So yeah, there are several things left that need to be explained or addressed before the series can come to a close. Naruto is definitely ending soon. The question is, when? We probably have a couple more chapters or maybe a few months left until the series can officially end. I just hope that Kishimoto can tie up the loose ends before that happens. So yeah, tell me guys, what do you think of this week's chapter of Naruto? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What are your thoughts on the finale of the Kaguya fight? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe to more videos, and be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 690. I'm Lunar Spawn 27, and I will see you guys later. Bye.